What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about...
I'm Alex for Chevy Cadillac. We have the new 25 Tahoe High Country here. Is the new redesign worth the price of admission? Let's find out. So let's start by going to the biggest change in the new Tahoe, and that is the new screens. We have this beautiful 12-inch display ahead of me here for digital display, and we have this 17-inch display over here, full touchscreen. Let's start with this gauge cluster here because it is very unique in its own right. So we have this beautiful steering wheel here, which has the controls on it. It's heated steering wheel, which is nice too. And then you have this little button right here beside me, which you can change the display layout very easily. So you have like your traditional setup that's on here right now, and you can change it very easily pressing this button here. You can have a little bit different gauge cluster there at the tack and everything. You can sort of customize it. Then you can have your Google Map display ahead of you here as well. Because Google Map is built into the system here, so you can have it there very easily. And then you can have your adaptive cruise control in there, or if you want more a basic screen, just the speedometer, you can have that easily too. And then it goes back to your main menu here, which is nice, very easily done. So you have a really cool thing there for that. And then on this screen here, they've been integrating these screens into the whole new Chevrolet lineup, and the Tahoe now joins that. So this one here, very nice screen design, very large display compared to what we had before. It's easy to use. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and it is wireless. Now they have integrated some controls in the bottom here, all your AC and aircon controls there, and they do have some more basic ones below. But if you want to use your heated seats, air-conditioned seats on this one here, you can go here to use them, use your fan controls, but no matter what menu you are on, they are there. You have some pretty cool things like you have the Google Maps, like I said, you can go on here to see it very easily, or you can use your phone for the map display. Then one of the other cool things is you do have a 360-degree camera on this vehicle here, which you can customize where the cameras are going, and it's really nice that you have that ability to do that so you don't scratch your new Tahoe, and it's just really easy to use, and they're HD as well. Now you can also use the full climate controls on here too, which is nice, and you also have the rear TVs this one has, which is pretty cool. You can control them from back here. It's all, again, a lot of really nice new things here for this. And if you've seen any of the other videos I've done too, I've gone over these screens, but it's just really nice that they've added it finally to the Tahoe. Now there is one more cool thing I will mention here. You do have this vehicle status here, so you can kind of go in here and press on certain things about your vehicle, learn or know what things are going on, and you can adjust it accordingly very easily. It's a really nice feature they've added in there. And now let's go into the rest of this front interior. A lot of things have been transferred, but they've made it a little bit nicer in terms of how they laid it out here. So one of the cool things is they have the wireless phone charger here and the USB-C and A chargers there nicely, easily there for you. You have this new cup holder design here, which looks great. And you do have this center storage compartment here as well, which is also really nice. And this one has the optional one that moves back. So you can simply press this button here. The console will go back. You can deliver the drinks to people in the back, which is really nice, or have a little extra storage here, or additional sort of hidden storage inside here as well. So you have lots of cool things you can do there, and it makes it really nice. And again, simply press this back and it comes back here really for you. Again, some really cool things that they've done inside here. And one of the other nice things are these bucket seats. They look great, they feel great. As I mentioned, they're heated and cooled. They're also a 12-way power, and I love how they have a nice high country stitching in here. It just looks really nice. They've placed it really nicely there. It has, again, overall really classy high-end look that you're looking for when you're getting into the top-of-the-line high country model. Now, ahead of here, I did mention we have this nicely heated steering wheel here. You also have the new shifter design here, Bluetooth controls, all that kind of stuff. You still have the controls there for the different drive modes. To the left of me, you can quickly go to the 360 camera and a few other items, like your headlight controls. But one of the other things I just want to mention here too is it does have this nice wood display here, which it feels really nice. This is actual wood here, so it really feels nice to your fingers. High end, it's just a really nice place to be. And this does have the optional a camera mirror built in, which is great if you have people in the back or a lot of items. You still can see out the back very easily. And this does have this beautiful dual panel moonroof, which brings in tons of light. Now, all of those features are great that I showed you in the inside, but a lot of the eagle-eye viewers looking and saying, well, what's changed in the outside? Is there anything different? Well, it's more of a subtle refresh on the outside than it is a full update. However, there are some updates which are great. Now, you can see here this does have a new front end design. If you've seen Tahoes in the past, you do have this new headlight design on here, which is really cool. You also have this cool lighting display that you can do with the headlights when you're entering the vehicle. It has really nice touches they've added into the rest of the Silverado lineup as well. So similar to this, they've added into the Tahoe now. So a lot of those headlight designs from both those licenses are similar vehicles. They brought that in from the Silverado to the Tahoe, as well as other Chevrolet models. Now, this does have this really nice black trim on here, which is great. It sort of has more of a sporty look, because the High Country is the highest end version, and for previous models it was always more of a chrome look. Now, you do have chrome on this vehicle in certain places, but they're trying to make it more sporty overall. It has a nice Chevrolet badge there in the center. I just like how everything's down here. It looks really nice, and they do have fog lights on these now. They didn't have fog lights on them before, so they finally do have fog lights now entered into the Tahoe lineup here. And you have this new wheel design too. These are 22-inch wheels, which look great on this vehicle. And then this one in particular still has the tried and true 6.2 liter V8, and there are two other engine options you can get on the Tahoes, like the 5.3, or they still offer the 3-liter diesel option for those looking for a little bit more fuel economy versus having the bigger V8 options. But is changing the front end design enough to lure new Chevy buyers? Well, there is more standard equipment on these vehicles here and available equipment. So this one in particular, being the High Country, now has standard adaptive cruise control. And how about having adaptive ride air control on this as well? That is new for the Tahoe, which is really great because it gives you a super silky ride just like you get in the new Escalade. So the front end design is not the only area of this vehicle that gets an update. The back end design has also been updated. It looks fantastic. It really just makes it look that much more modern in comparison to the old generation. You can see here it has this nice black piece of trim going all the way around from side to side here, which makes it actually look like it's a light bar, but it's not. I was a little deceived when I first saw it, but you have this new light design on here too, which is also cool. And it has like this really sort of clear lens look on here, which again, more modern design, bringing it into that new element here of adding a little bit more touches to this and differentiating it from the previous generation. Now, you still have some great Tahoe features on this one as well, like you did in the ones before, but I'm going to show you them regardless. So you have this little button underneath here. You can open this piece of glass. Now you can still use your key fob for that as well, but for easy access there, you can use that button, and you can lower in small items there instead of having to open up the entire tailgate and then simply close it. Again, that's a pretty unique feature on its own, but of course you do have the power trunk here, which opens up very easily here. And you do have a large storage compartment, and you can still offer the Suburban. So if you need an extra foot of storage, you can get the Suburban, and you get an additional foot of cargo space. Now, you still have a little bit of cargo space underneath here. The seats do power fold down, which is really nice here, and you can have additional storage when you need that. It does fold flat, just that little seat's a little further back. As you can see, that one is folded flat, and you can even lower the second row down. Nice and easy there for you. Again, some pretty cool touches that they put on here. And again, you do have the power door here, which opens up or closes it very easily. And there you go, closes that for you. And of course, you have a 360 backup camera on this, so you don't scratch your new Tahoe. And you do have a tow hitch built in, and this one even has the Max trailer tow package, which is great. So as a back passenger, you do get a lot of nice amenities back here. One of the cool things you do have right in front of me here is you have your own digital display here with heated seat controls, and you can control your own climate control, which is really great. You have USBs there, HDMI ports, and a 12-volt power below. You do have these two tablet TVs over here for different things you want to watch, which is again really nice. And you do have seat that you can move back and forth very easily here. And you do have Bose sound system in the back, just like in the front here, so you do get that nice sound. And these do have their own headsets that come with the vehicle, which is great. And you have USBs, like I said here. Not only that, but in the third row, you also have that as well. You have third row USB-Cs and their own cup holder, so no matter where you're sitting in this vehicle, you can be plugged in and have a drink. So is the new 25 Tahoe the right vehicle for you and your family? Make sure to leave a like, comment below to let us know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.